Now, what is the importance of the subject-verb agreement? It is important to ensure that subjects and verbs always agree with each other. It is the key to construct grammatically correct sentences. Subject-verb agreement unifies a sentence and makes it easier to understand. Now, before we proceed to the rules, let us first know the two forms of verbs. The first one is the singular form, or what we call the S form. It ends in S or ES, and it is used in singular subjects. The second one is the plural form, or the base form. It is the simple form of the verb, and it is used in plural subjects. Okay, here are the examples. So we have here two columns. The first column is the S form, or the singular form. And the second column is the base form, or the plural form. Okay, we have here creates, create, plays, play, tries, try. We will notice here that try is formed into singular by changing Y to I and adding ES. Now for watch, mix, and go, the singular form is written by adding ES. Now for linking and helping verbs, we do not add S or ES to them. Instead, we use their singular form or the plural form. We have the am and is, the plural form is are, was, were, has, and the plural form is have. Now let's proceed to the rules. Rule number 1, the basic rule. Subjects and verbs must agree in number. If the subject is singular, the verb must be singular too. For example, she reads every day. So in the sentence, our subject is she. Since she is singular, the verb must be singular, which is reads. Another basic rule is, if the subject is plural, the verb must be also plural. For example, they read every day. The subject is they, and the verb is read. The verb is in the base form, since the subject they is plural. Rule number 2, the use of you and I. Pronouns you and I are always used with the plural form of the verb, except of course if I is paired with a linking verb. For examples, you sing, I dance, I am a teacher, I was a soldier. So in the first example, the subject is you and the verb is in the base form. Second sentence, the subject is I, the verb is also in the base form. In the third sentence, the subject is I, but we use here the linking verb am. And the fourth sentence is also the subject is I, and the verb is the past form of the verb am, which is was. Rule number 3, intervening phrase or clause. When a phrase comes between the subject and the verb, Remember that the verb still agrees with the subject, not on the noun or pronoun in the phrase following the subject of the sentence. Examples: the student, as well as the committee members, is excited. The intervening phrase in the sentence is as well as the committee members. But as the rule says, we do not mind the intervening phrase. We focus on the subject of the sentence. The subject of the sentence is student, and the verb is. Why is? Because the subject student is singular. More examples. The colors of the rainbow are beautiful. The intervening phrase is of the rainbow. Our subject is colors, which is plural, so the verb is plural. Next, the teacher as well as the pupils conducts the experiment. The intervening phrase is as well as the pupils. The subject, teacher, is singular, so the verb conducts is S form. Next sentence, my brother, along with his friends, goes camping. The intervening phrase is along with his friends. Our subject is brother, which is singular, so the verb is S form. Intervening phrase or clause, more examples. The jars that I just bought have beautiful designs. The intervening clause is that I just bought. Our subject is jars, which is plural. And so, the verb that we have to use is also plural, which is have. Last example is the actor who won several awards speaks humbly on stage. The intervening clause is who won several awards. The subject of the sentence is actor. And the verb is speaks, which is in singular form because actor is singular. Rule number 4, compound subjects. When compound subjects are joined by or, nor, either or neither nor, or not only but also, the subject agrees, or the verb agrees with the subject nearer to it. Examples: neither my brother nor my relatives are happy with the decision. So the compound subjects are mother and relatives. As the rule says, the verb will agree to the subject nearer to it. So the subject nearer to the verb is relatives, which is plural. So the verb is also plural. In the next example, either my relatives or my mother is happy with the decision. The subject nearer to the verb is mother. Mother is singular, so the verb is also singular. More examples on compound subjects. The leader or the members do the task. So in here, the subjects are joined by or. The compound subjects are leader and members. So the subject nearer to the verb is members. So members is plural, so the verb is also plural or base form. In the second sentence, the members or the leader does the task. So the subject nearer to the verb is leader. Leader is singular, so the verb is S form. Next example, not only the pupils but also the teacher joins the class exercise. So the compound subjects are pupils and teacher, joined by not only but also. So the subject nearer to the verb is teacher, which is singular. So our verb joins is in the S form. In the last example, not only the teacher but also the pupils join the class exercise. In here, the pupils is the subject nearer to the verb. Pupils is plural, so the verb join is in the base form. Okay, rule number 4, also in compound subjects. Okay, if a compound subject joined by and is generally plural. However, if the two subjects form by a unit, then it is considered singular. Examples: bacon and eggs are the ingredients I need. So the compound subjects in the sentence, bacon and eggs, are two individual subjects. Is considered two, so it's considered plural. That's why our verb is plural also. In the second sentence, bacon and eggs is a popular breakfast combination. We use the same subject, bacon and eggs. But in here, the compound subject, bacon and eggs, is considered as one unit or a singular, is counted as one. That is why our subject is singular. Rule number 5, here and there. In sentences beginning with here and there, the true subject follows the verb. Examples: there is a cat in the room. So the sentence begins with there. But our verb is written or put after the verb, which is cat. So since cat is singular, the verb is also singular, which is. Next example, here are the keys. The subject in the sentence is keys, which is plural. So the verb that we are going to use must be also plural, which is are. Rule number 6, the use of collective nouns. A collective noun is a noun that is singular in form, but represents a group of persons or collection of objects. Collective nouns may be either singular or plural, depending on their use in the sentence. Examples of collective nouns are flock, class, jury, family, or committee. Here are the examples of sentences. The family is on vacation. In this sentence, family is used as singular collective noun, meaning the family or the whole family is taking a vacation. So the verb is singular. In the second sentence, the family are doing their assigned tasks. So the subject family here is also a collective noun, which is considered plural, it is because the family referred to are the members individually who are doing the assigned task. So that is why our verb is plural. Next examples, the class listens attentively. The collective noun used is class. So class here is used as singular collective noun, which generally mean that the whole class is listening attentively. That is why the verb used is in the S form. In the last example, the class were given different activities to do. So in here, the class, which is the subject, is counted individually or considered many members of that group. So our subject, our verb is were given, which is plural. Now let us try the following sentences. You just have to answer whether it is right or wrong, or there is a subject-verb agreement applied. One of my friends is graduating. The sentence is right. The class has selected her president. The sentence is also right. The doctor, together with his nurses, are attending a conference. This time, the sentence is wrong. Why? Because the sentence has an intervening phrase together with his nurses. The subject here is doctor, which is singular. So the verb must also be singular, which should be is. The doctor, together with his nurses, is attending a conference. The owner and manager, Mr. Brown, run the store. The sentence is wrong. Why wrong? Because the owner and manager refer to only one person, which is Mr. Brown. So the verb here must be runs. The last sentence, neither John or Carmen is available. The sentence is right.